My name is Ellen Berry, and I was an English language fellow in Lima, Peru. I'm really happy to be here with you today, and thanks for joining the conference. So today, I want to share some tips with you for running your own virtual English conversation club. Let's get started. Okay, let's start talking about some of the basics for your conversation club. I recommend at least 3, but not more than 8 teachers. Remember, this is virtual and everyone needs a chance to talk. I would recommend using breakout rooms if you have more than 4 people. So, as a group, you also need to decide how frequently you want to meet and for how long. Do you want to meet once a week, once a month? That's something that has to be decided on by everyone in the group. And then you need to think about how long will you meet? Will you meet for 1 hour? I recommend at least 1 hour, but not more than 2. Lastly, we need to think about the English levels. It doesn't matter if everyone is not at the same English level, but people should be within a range. Again, I want to emphasize that you don't need to have a native English speaker in your club. Okay, now that we've covered the basics, I want to give you some tips on structuring the club. So it's really key to choose a theme. I really can't emphasize this enough. That theme will be the basis for the conversation, and it also will be the basis for the text and videos that are chosen. So a theme provides the participants with common language, and it allows them to recycle and build on that language from one session to the next. It also allows people to make connections to the texts that are used or to the videos that are used, and it allows for a richer conversation. Here are some examples of themes that I've used in the past with my conversation clubs. Okay, so the second tip is about the importance of roles in the groups. So one of the roles is the group leader. Now there could be 1 or 2 people who take on this role, and that can rotate from session to session. What the group leader wants to do is select a video or article, again, that connects to the theme, preview the article, and select any key language that they think is important and present it to the group prior to reading or listening to the video. Another role in the group is the scribe. And again, the scribe could be 1 or 2 people, and their purpose is to take notes of any new grammar or any grammatical points that arise, and then to share that information with the group at the end, kind of to summarize up any new grammar or any new language that's been presented. Lastly, the language monitor's role is to listen and provide feedback. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the importance of feedback in the next slide. Okay, let's just talk a little bit about language feedback. Now, language feedback is given by the person who is the monitor. What they want to do while the conversation is going on, they are listening and recording chunks of language as it is actually spoken. At the end of the conversation or at the end of the discussion of a particular question, the monitor and the group then review what the monitor has recorded, and as a group, they can make corrections. Within the conversation session, make sure to switch out the role of language monitor so everyone has a chance to talk and everyone has a chance to listen. The last tip I want to talk about is about discussion questions. So after your group has watched the video or read an article together, it's time for the discussion questions. The best discussion questions are open-ended. They ask why, or they compare and contrast. They might make connections, or they might ask for opinions based on the text or on the video. Remember, The better the question, the better the discussion. So, just to wrap up, here are some ideas to consider for your conversation club. Choose a theme so you can build language and make connections. Assign group roles so everyone is an active participant. Provide language feedback to improve language skills. Develop good questions for a rich conversation. And last but not least, be sure to have fun. Thank you for listening, and I hope this was helpful.